Let this old saying be your guide. Biology without controversy can't be called biology. Ignore the fact that human kindness self-implodes humanly. Wishes are addictive. Keep repeating to yourself, existence makes a difference, existence makes a difference, existence makes a difference. A mental breakdown is exactly like a public execution. The fools who trust coworkers are not the same as the fools who trust their own motivations. Try to focus on how your bodily orifices and the self are one with the universe. Ignite paranoia by destroying relationships. Meditate on how self-awareness can never grasp the universe itself. Relax your ovaries. Obsess about idiots. Keep on breathing. Can you stop getting into innovation? Repeat this mantra to yourself: I'm important, I'm important. Relax your belly. Aim to straighten your butthole. Psychic is as psychic does. No demonic possession, no containment. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Forget the fact that after the sun comes the children. Do not forget that between a death cult and dancing is silver. Forget the fact that take on problems and do something dangerous. Please. Now come to notice your body.
Alright, how you guys doing? Thanks for dropping some levels in there. Are you guys talking about the Sun Gold level? Because that pissed me off. That most recent one? That made me mad. Next. There we go, Mockery. Let's see what you got. Javon, how you doing tonight? OD1. Yeah, Peach was getting ready to throw, but didn't let go. Let's see. Collab is done. 20L. H4G. Hi, hot dog. Hot dog just jumped up, but he's off camera. Last is Sun Gold. Oh, well. I don't know who Ashton is, but if Ashton was responsible for... Is this the level that I looked at last night? Let me see here. What was it called? This Discord. Three-headed troll. That second head could just get snipped right off. Watch out. Did I just type that in? Yeah, that's the one I played last night. Glad you found a replacement. If Ash is the second head, or the CP2 to CP3 stretch, or CP1 to CP2 stretch, man, did that make me unhappy. You have something else for me? You want me to look at something else here? Makre? I did not see the third section. The first section was okay. Although it was dense. It was claustrophobic, which I feel like, especially when it's tightly packed and claustrophobic, it can feel like you're not making any progress. The second section got worse, and then like just kept pouring more on, to the point where like literally one point one of the trolls was just a sniper swamp. Yeah, I stopped before I got to CP2 because the 8 times that I got into that room and then fell for a different troll was too many times. T2, GG5, 81H. I blame Ashton. That's the only name I don't recognize, so I'm blaming it. Hot dog's being so cute. Hot dog, we're just gonna point one of these cameras at you. Does this one reach you? Does this one? This one probably. Almost. Hot dog in my gut and groin camera. He's got his paws sticking out over here, and he's cute. Right, hot dog? It's very cute. Sports. Yeah, it started out good. I sent a lot of feedback to, I don't think so. So go find me one, and then I'll see if they all piss me off. I sent some feedback to SunGold, because they posted it in the Discord. That I assume that they will share as they desire, or they will bury it because it was highly negative. I was really happy the anti-soft lock had a mercy mechanic in it. Dark dwelling. In the midst of darkness, a light persists. Let's see what you got here. Javon. Yeah, it fell off for me. Okay, that guy crawling around under there is a little weird. Made me feel like we're gonna see pits right away, but we didn't. Okay. Let me see things. That's nice. And we're lighting up the ground. That's nice too. Oh, okay, cute. A little hard to reach. Here we go. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, look at that. I'm in the way a little bit. But if you look at the very bottom of the screen here, those load in a little bit after you scroll them on or off. Very weird. I'm not going to keep playing with that. Nothing wrong with it. It works just fine. One of those things that's a little weird. Yeah, well lit so far for dark level. A lot of times people kind of forget, like, hey, the player wants to know what they're doing and to be able to trust that it's safe-ish. Mushroom. That's gonna hurt me, maybe? That was cute. And go in the first door I see. What? Oh, okay, I get it. For a second, I thought this was a fucking, like, stupid fucking spot the difference puzzle, and I was like, what are you fucking doing? I'm glad it wasn't. This is a cute little bonus room. Sent in a level that you played V1 at surprisingly liked. Done a bunch of revisions. Want to see how it goes? Yeah, cool. Well, that'll be next up. Okay. A hole. A hole I can't go in. Another hole I can't go in. Fuck that up a little bit. So I'm, there we go. I'm happy you can reach it without that, because that would have been a problem if you couldn't, because some people are gonna do this. Yeah, well, the previous note blocks that we had seen were different colored, but had just been light sources rather than interactive too, so it didn't make me think I should do anything else. Okay, so red coins. Let's start in the lower left here. You sent a level that I played a V1 up. That took me a sec to learn to read. And surprisingly, like, we've done a bunch of revisions in. Okay. Is that the one with the fish that kiss each other? Or wait, the fish that kisses something? I feel like there was kissing. There was a level with some kissing. I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh, there is an audio cue for the Switch. It was just a little dim. But yeah, I hear it now. My AC is a little too loud. I like the audio cue for the Switch. I feel like... Oh, oops. That's mean. I feel like we don't... Hey, Barnstorm, how you doing tonight? Been a while. My throat works again. I can talk. I am still coughing up, shit. Yucky colored shit, so... Somehow I'm still sick. Almost 3 weeks later. But I can talk. Yeah, I feel like the note block on the other... Oops, I went the wrong one. Let's go back to the one I wanted. I feel like the note block on the other side of an auto switch mechanism is like super low hanging fruit. And it blows me away that more people don't do it. Oops. Did Google that tongue thing and immediately regretted it. Which tongue thing? Oh. All that did was kill my coins. Oh. There we go. What you had? Oh, just now? I just had, Thrush. That shouldn't be that bad to Google. Yeah, my inhaler plus eating, cough drops for 2 weeks straight just caused my, throat to just turn into a fucking disgusting mess. Now it's fine. Now it's weird. Now my tongue is... Now my saliva is, like, weird and thin. Yeah, we did this already. What was the... Where was the set off for the other side? Was it just through here? Was it through here? Oh, we have to grab the key and go back in the key door. No, nope, never mind, I'm dumb. Okay, just go back in the pipe. Esports. Ox, how you doing tonight? Barnstorm, thanks for dropping something in there. Wow. Did you really cover every single pit with laughing sound effects? Don't do that. Exhausted? That's no fun. I'm doing alright. Surviving. Still coughing up, colored sputum, yellowish, phlegm. But surviving. Feel fine. Turned I'm gonna be sick for the rest of my life. The troll that was in my follow list, great. It's gonna be that Sun Gold troll again. Okay. I want to jump down on that 10 coin there, but I feel like there's no way that's safe. So. Kind of wish I could see in here. Doing okay. I haven't heard back on any jobs today. I did not check my email since this morning, though, so I guess if I was smart, I would do that. But I'm pretty sure I would have seen it on my phone. Yeah, nope. Noopers. Yep, still unemployed. I mean, I looked at it, and it seems cool. It seems like it lets me manipulate the results. And I'm gonna try some of that. I still can't figure out, like... Yeah, I'm alright. Just crapping my throat. I still can't figure out, like... Is that the right time to do it? Is to do it, like, right at the beginning of the day? Like, 8 a.m., get up, start looking at jobs that just got posted, because maybe they just get back to the first couple and then they ignore the rest? Or is it the other way around? That the last one, the most recent one they got is the one that they're going to look at. So the old jobs, as long as you're, like, getting there right, like, Monday morning, like, you're the first email in the box, even if it's old, they're going to look at it first. Okay, so we're going to use these guys to tell us where to jump when we don't have an indicator. That's what we're doing here. LinkedIn is a social media website for people who are so boring that even Facebook is too exciting. And, you know, misinformation outlet. God damn. The weird social stuff on LinkedIn is so unbelievably stupid, and it's getting worse. And just everything about LinkedIn is getting worse. I'm not like a LinkedIn like active user. I used to find jobs and I don't give a shit about it at all when I'm employed. But they used to tell you when you were missing like keywords or categorizations for jobs that you were looking at. Now they tell you that you're missing things that the job requires, but they don't tell you what unless you buy Microsoft's stupid AI. And they just keep doing that. They just keep making it worse. Okay, back in the pipe. Wait, we're doing red coins, but there's a key in the other room. Yeah, it's a really common place for people to look for professional jobs. That's not the key. Huh. Confused. We must have used that key already? I'm confused. I'm confused on the structure, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Your job is through a random connection. Yeah, I wish I had random connections to utilize. But the last one was through a random connection, and then I was, you know, terminated. Pretty much everyone that I know in professional IT has, is locked into a place where they're not looking to bring anybody else. Okay. Okay, that's what we're doing. I don't feel like I was properly prepared for that, but that's fine. I kind of feel like I should have gotten rid of this shell a while ago. Can this even hit P-switch? I do not think it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Nope, no shell jump. Goodbye. Oh. I used up all my random collections. Collections. I did reach out to the previous place that I worked at to see if they were looking for anybody. As I left there in the middle of the pandemic because of found a better job, but you know. That was about it. Ever consider working on education? In education? Like in a school? I mean, if I saw a job posting in a school that paid a good amount, I would consider it. I should stop messing with that. That one's a little tight. Yeah, good benefits. Yeah, I'm on super poverty insurance. In Wisconsin, it's Badger Care, but it's just Medicare, Medicaid type of thing. And everything's covered. So I thought that was going to be a big bitch with prescriptions and all that. Every single doctor's appointment is covered. I went to urgent care twice in the last 2 weeks. It was all covered. Everything's free. It's really nice. Timer's a little tight there with that one-up. Esports. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that sounds nice. Probably had to be at the doctor, in the doctor a whole bunch. Get a giant fucking cast, put on all that nonsense. Only a couple $100 is real nice. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't work with children. I shouldn't be around children. People should not leave me around children until they're like, maybe if they're teenagers, it's fine. And then you just be like, don't listen to him. Don't do anything he says. But I should not be around children. Just generally. I would be fine being somebody who yells at children. Oh, I want that. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. Plate in your leg? Radio works worse when you're in the car? Put your leg somewhere else. Where's your antenna in your car? That sucks. You don't keep your leg on the roof, right? That's just a part of you? Yeah. Bluetooth to FM adapter is near. You're like, that'll get you. That sucks. Yeah, I haven't had any broken bones ever. That's been nice. Grabbing that while we're trying to get this set up is actually pretty tough. Kind of feel like maybe just put the mushroom there for the player to grab on the box or something. Okay. Oh. R/never broke a bone. Was that a subreddit of people breaking their first bone after saying stuff? Should I not say it because then I'm at risk of it? Tore a tendon in a finger once. And then I had a I had a doctor argue with me about whether or not I could move this finger. while I was moving it. Like, I was literally showing him, like, hey, look, I can move it. No, you tore the tendon, you can't move it. I can move it right now. You're seeing it. No, you can't move it. You tore a tendon, you need to see a hand surgeon. Hello, but how you doing tonight? Hot Dog was not here to hear the noises. See, now, I swear we grabbed a key and went through there already. Am I missing some order of operations thing here? Some manipulation with this, checkpoint? I don't think so. You broke your leg too? Was the worst? Yeah, I feel like I'd be pretty annoyed with having a big hassle every time I wanted to get up. Oh my god, and I hike and I go outside? I would be really annoyed with that too, with that being difficult or impossible. Having to go fucking, like, putter around on paved trails and stuff. And sidewalks. That would piss me. I swear we went through this door, but maybe I'm misremembering something, or there was some other setup. Sometimes stuff just falls off in the dark, though. Dark level. Kinda wish I hadn't grabbed a mushroom. We have some coverage here for key death. Was I supposed to fail one way or the other here? Seems like it. Where do you put your leg? I feel like the answer would be I would bring in a little stool in there or something and I would use that. There's the key door we came through. I would make it work. I would find something. Me and Heidi have separate bathrooms, which is nice. I can be as stupid as I want to be with my bathroom. Okay, there's the end. So I'm definitely confused on what we were doing with that key door in the first place. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. We got a little lost there, but it didn't hurt anything. Not in a way that mattered. Yeah, good little ghost house. It's nice to be able to generally trust a level in darkness, which I think is one of those things that people absolutely just miss every single time. Almost every single time with dark levels. Is that, it's really easy to forget that the player will not be able to know where anything is because it's dark. That level paid close attention to that, which is nice. Oh yeah, see, maybe the fact that I'm already kind of lazy, but also highly active would help, because I have a grabber. I'm ready. I have multiple grabbers. And I already get annoyed when I drop stuff and don't want to have to get up and crawl around. I want to grabber it. But yeah, I end up, you know, on my back doing stuff, fixing stuff all the time. I'll get pretty pissed. Yeah, very good stuff. Yeah, drop one more in there. B9, let's see what you got here. How long ago did I play this? It's been long enough, I'll have forgotten it entirely. Maybe 9 months? Oh, I'll have forgotten it entirely. A WholsomeTROLLsome. Okay. B9. Try not to get trolled. Okay. Yeah, I apparently have 2 tendons in here. I have an extra one. The extra one doesn't work as good. It's pretty stiff, even years later, and it's tough for me to hit like the control key on regular keyboard. It's really stiff today. I don't know what's going on there. Control key on standard keyboards. Okay. Did you have some issues with itching? Ooh, I would. I'm pretty sure I would. I have to hit that first. I get it. Yeah, I have I have issues with itching without anything on me. But see, I would be prepared for that too, because back scratcher that gets long. See, ready to go, ready to to stick it in there, really get in there and give it an itch. I'm not gonna cram it in my shirt. There we go. Damn it. I tried to hedge the bet a little bit there, split the difference. Did not work. Oops. We really have to hit that fast. Okay. I hope that doesn't end up feeling like too much of a speed bump. Too much of a... Well, no, we don't have to move right away. We just have to do that right away. Mean. Yeah, I'm pretty allergic to Pud. And that makes me itchy all the time because I still pet him all the time. And there's absolutely... Like, there's... He's disgusting. Every single... Why is it blurry? That's so weird. There must be a sound effect that goes off that slightly blurs the screen right now. Weird. Oh yeah, the scream sound effect blurs the screen a tiny bit. Weird. That's a muncher, isn't it? Ow. I can't do anything with that. Very allergic to Pud. He has this weird behavior where he likes to lick anything that's disgusting of mine. Like anything that's sweaty. Like I have to put my workout clothes somewhere he can't get to them, or he will find them and he will lick them. He will hold them down and he will just lick the shit out of them. And then I won't know and I'll put them on and I will be super itchy because I'm extra allergic to his disgusting spit. You're done now, right? Okay. Oh, I needed that. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did, didn't I? Wow. I like this boo who's just here as like a final failsafe if you fuck everything up somehow. Am I fine? Did I not need the snake block? What are we doing here? See, that's better than a sniper thwomp, though. Like, it's still a stupid thing hitting me and killing me, but hitting me with something that bounces me into a hole is infinitely more funny than an off-screen thwomp. Even though it is, for all intents and purposes, the exact same fucking thing. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, if I had a sweaty fucking cast on one of my legs or arms, Pud would constantly try to lick it and be gross at it. Wish that was consistent. Oh yeah, that one way? Yeah. Okay, then do I need this? No, no, even if we... Whole setup is... Even if we rush, we're not gonna make it over that. Okay. Yeah, I know it's there, but I feel like... Can the thwomp be a little higher? There we go. I hate exploiting people's desire to jump up slopes. Okay. We can just wait here for that to finish. We don't need to jump up there at all. None of that's necessary. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, give me the fire flower. What are we doing here? How did we miss that? Yeah, I see the... Oops, that was way late. I see the fire flower. I don't see how I could have gotten the fire flower. Okay, I saw that block crush the fire flower, but I don't see an alternative here for me to get it. Is it just a speed thing? Maybe it's just a speed thing? Yeah, going back in the door is the only thing you're going to be able to do, so there's the hint. That's the setup for the hint. Maybe it's just a speed thing? Does it get crushed if we wait? Or does it not get crushed till the switch flips? Esports. Seems like it takes a while. But yeah, I have no specific aversion to schools other than I know they tend to pay relatively poorly. And at least for all the people I know, and it may not be every state, every place, blah, 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 but all the people I've known who worked in education in my hometown and in my current town are miserable. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I'm dead. Block spawns when you're more to the right. Okay, weird. Are very miserable and underpaid. One of them went to work at the VA after a short stint in education, and literally was like, even the VA with their terrible budgetary stuff is so much better. But, I mean, Fed pays good and good benefits and retirement. Although, you probably have a pension type of thing, or a decent 401k package, I would assume. 63k with a 25k insurance package. Yeah, that's not bad. I guess it probably depends a lot on cost of living, too. This admin tends to roll a little high around here, but our cost of living is pretty stupid. Big, stupid city. Ready? Yeah, I'm having trouble sorting out what I'm supposed to do there. Crackers is not having any trouble at all, just being fat. Yeah, you big boy. Lick your weird spot. Go back to your work, buddy. He's looking at me like he's in trouble. You're not in trouble, bud. Shit. The block spawns when you get to the snake block, so go fast. Okay. Oh, is that for, is that like a general's position, or, desktop support, or help desk type of thing? That's pretty good. I would assume that's pretty good for, lower level generalist stuff. So, as soon as we get on the snake block, so just hold left on it? Done. Okay. Block spawns when you get to the snake block, so it'll probably spawn before we get on it, so we just need to get moving fast. Yeah, one of the previous places that I left on pretty good terms. I left, well, they knew I left. A lot of the folks there liked me, but, they're new. Okay, there we go. That was a little hard to figure out. I feel like that needs me to go a lot faster than I wanted to. That was natural. That was really mean. Well, and that's what I was gonna say too, is that place that I was talking about, they had me doing, hello. Okay, have fun, give me a kiss. I was hoping she'd just autopilot it and give me a kiss on camera. I'm stronger than you. Bye-bye. The place that I was talking about, I was hired on contractor, then service desk 2, and then junior sysadmin, and then they backpedaled and they were like, actually, we're calling that role service desk 3 or advanced help desk, blah blah. When they brought in a new, they definitely need the fire flower. When they brought in a new service desk manager, and at the same time they closed down service desk to sysadmin pathway. That place I did not. They're looking desperately for somebody to come on. I'm not going back there. They're so unbelievably mismanaged. But yeah, that's what I was getting at, is a lot of places will make you do at least junior sysadmin shit in help desk roles, and it's just absurd because it makes it very, very difficult to actually stop being a help desk. No, I disagree. I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, okay, fine. Is that Boo still here? If we can get the Boo to come? No, I think the Boo's gone. Okay, having a little trouble. Can you press feed cat button? This button? Because that costs channel points, Nana Peepums. I pushed it. I want to see Hot Dog to make sure he's not on my side. I don't see Hot Dog currently. He did not come for the thing. I see Pod and Crackers. Hot Dog. My boss yelled at me today for not being clear about what I'm describing to him. Oh, only to turn around and do the same thing in the same breath. Definitely been there. Oops. Aww. That is one nice thing coming away from help desk roles, is that you no longer have to do all the perfunctory questions about like, and how do you translate this to a user? How do you make this appropriate for you? Oh man, I bet that's really annoying in a school too, especially. How do you describe the situation to a student in a way that doesn't expose them to something that's inappropriate? Well, I don't know how to describe I found a bunch of pictures of dicks other than I found a bunch of pictures of dicks, so I'm sorry. I should not be around children. Yeah. Yep, now they're all looking for more treats. I'm gonna be here forever. Yeah, I just never really got used to it. I just get more frustrated. The junior sysadmin position that I talked about was they had me managing Exchange and Exchange filtering. And that was their help desk 3 role. Was that they were gonna call that help desk 3 or advanced help desk. Was managing Exchange. And it was just me. Like, they did not have another Exchange admin. The one guy who worked on it was dumping it entirely on me. They're just put me on the team. I like Exchange. Over here, not get bounced. There we go. As well as taking escalations from the service desk and then generating documentation for those idiots so that they could follow the documentation next time. Which I also really enjoyed, because then I was only working on problems that they couldn't solve, which meant interesting stuff. And then I told them, no, you contact the goddamn user with it. Aww. I figured I should leave it in case I needed it. Got him. Okay, we needed to move already. We probably fucked it when I stood there and thought about what I needed to do. Need my computer for a state test in 1 hour. Doesn't turn on. Yeah, I need it, yeah. Oh, I had that same horrible place that I was talking about. They were terrible. There were so many things, like, for a place with, like, thousands of employees, you'd think they would have been better managed, but, like, one of the HR ladies insisted. Like, she tried to write me up and was insisting I was throwing cigarette butts in the street. And I was like, 1, you do not own the street. Call the city and get me a ticket. 2, I have a stupid vape. I don't smoke cigarettes. There's absolutely no way on earth it's me. Then you're throwing vape cotton or something. Like, lady, no. No. I refused to sign it. I threw a huge fit, and then she hated me forever. So I was already in a... Oops. See what happens when you're stupid? I was already in a really... Yeah, big Karen. Big Karen. Short hair and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty good at distracting myself. Also, it's been a while since I've been working, so, you know, I feel like I need to work. I've fixed so much stuff around the house. It is so clean back here. So much stuff is fixed, I'm gonna run out eventually. I'm gonna run out of things I know how to do. Yeah, big Karen. One of the manager on the sysadmin team, he refused to admit that he, I forgot to take damage, god damn it. He refused to admit that he under-budgeted, main, like a core IDF, rework, so we were missing at least, like, 4 ports. Absolutely refused to do anything. Even something janky, like a fucking consumer switch in there or something, and just to exempt the port. So our official policy for dealing with, network outages was just unplug something that's not active. The only things on the switches in that room were all, end user stuff, like just basic stupid shit. Like we were only, it was only user PCs, but we were always unplugging something that somebody needed back. So usually once or twice a day, we were moving something around. Oh god damn it! I forgot it again. It happens again. You can manipulate that boo to come down. Oh, I assumed he was to the left and he didn't come last time. But yeah, it'll happen again. You regularly do that? Yeah, maybe I'd fit right in there. But no, I really want to do work that I want to do. I'm really hoping to find a specialist role for security awareness training, threat response, threat research if I'm lucky. There are a lot of places that still do like threat hunting apparently. I don't know when that's flipped around, but even though we have tons of automation, they still want people futzing with it. Or just exchange management. Oh yeah, no, we were unplugging people who were who just weren't at their desk. Who's it was all VDI. So if they're there we go. If their zero client wasn't logged in, they would show no network activity. It would just look like a dead port, even though it was ready to log into. This is a lie. Yep. Until it isn't. There it is. I'm really glad that wasn't a you have to get in front of him thing, just because I feel like that would be annoying even once you knew you needed to do it. It's the second one. God damn it. There we go. I knew it had to be a second one. Can I have a checkpoint, please? This is enough. That fish has a key? In the beginning? Oh my god, that's mean. Game Reaper 89, how you doing tonight? Okay, so how do I die now? That's how. Oh. But yeah, that's the other thing too, is I am looking, at least for now, while I have unemployment and we have enough money to survive for a little while. If I don't spend the whatever $4,000 I have in savings, at all, I have about 200 bucks, 300 bucks of spending money while I'm on unemployment after all expenses are taken care of. So I'm looking for remote stuff so we can move wherever the hell we want. That would be really nice. And then eventually I'll start looking for hybrid local stuff that's specialized. And then I'll start looking at general stuff and be sad and angry about it. And schools and stuff. I keep seeing Gov stuff come up. Oh, I forgot the fish. Yeah, I forgot the fish. How am I gonna damage that fish? Are we just gonna... We're gonna, I guess, do them over here. One Up, how you doing tonight? Any hope of Super Mario Maker 3? Honestly, it's hard to say. I want there to be Mario Maker 3, and I feel like it's a smart choice to do so, because you can't really make Mario Maker 2 4K or 120 hertz, like people aren't going to care. You could. That's also really mean. But people aren't going to care as much. So I feel like Mario Maker 3 has to be on the docket. But I feel like if they weren't done with Mario Maker, they would want to add mouse support. Yeah, speed bump there is really nasty. So the fact that they haven't added mouse support, but they're adding it to Game Builder Garage, it makes me feel like they just don't care about Mario Maker. Maybe not, though. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want there to be a good explanation, like, they don't want to add mouse support now because they want to do it later so they can build hype. You don't have to worry about... Yeah. Well... That's fun. That's fun, right? Well, you don't have to necessarily directly worry about it if the funding goes down in municipal or state. My sister's a teacher. If the funding goes down, it can still mean downsizing one way or the other, or at the very least, wages go into absolute shit. Okay. Yeah, I wish Game Builder Garage had a community, but it does not. Oh, yeah, the Game Builder Garage stuff hurts though. That hurts me. That makes me angry. That makes me angry and sad. And not even because I don't like Game Builder Garage is cool. Oh, what the hell is going on with that Kamek? What is his deal? That pipe's not enterable. Yeah. A lot of places can't afford to lose staff. Yeah, you really, especially with the way, I mean, kids in Chromebooks, man, you really can't not have IT staff. You can't do that thing where you're like, whatever, we'll hire an MSP. Can't even pretend. What are you doing? Come on, right after the checkpoint? You don't have to do this right after the checkpoint. For 8 minutes. I figured I would pick it up on sale at some point, and I've never seen it on sale. Or never seen a post about it being on sale, because I don't have any other way to get notifications about it. Other than, I guess, looking at it. I bet a used copy of it's really cheap now. You have MacBooks? You don't have MacBooks for students, right? You mean you're managing MacBooks for teachers and staff? I can't imagine it's for students. That sounds crazy. Both? Oh my god. Peregrine, how you doing tonight? Not here for long? Yeah, I hate it a little also. I hear Cracker's throwing up. He hates it so much. Hey, buddy. Don't throw up in your box. You love your box. Oh, he's so gross. I think he threw up in his little box. At least it wasn't that hard to get through. Students with MacBooks is a disaster. I would revolt. Not even anti-MacBook stuff. Like, just literally, you can't let children have things that cost money. No, he just kills you. Oh, yeah, I pre-ordered a Switch 2 already. It's stupid. It's a Mario Kart machine. I already played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom at 120 FPS. It's way better that way, by the way. You guys are going to like it. What the fuck are we doing here then? Yeah, I can't tell where enterable starts and stops here. Okay, I guess that's how we get under him. That was awkward. Yeah, I guess I want to know where the enterable pipe is, and I don't want to feel around, which is giving me anxiety and kind of ruining the ante a little bit. Okay, I guess just don't duck right in that one spot. Till we get better cases, 25 MacBook Airs. For what? I'm guessing, Jersey, 650, 700 students per district? The background is where the pipe is? Okay, that's good that there's some indicated there. Yeah. $2,800? Jesus fucking Christ. How fucking big is that town? Okay. I had, no, that's the state. There's still a lot of goddamn people in Jersey. God damn. That is a big goddamn city. Oh, do you manage multiple schools? Is it one of those things where the IT department is split between like a whole bunch of nearby schools? Was I was supposed to go before the camp? I see it. Not here long. That's okay. The MacBook Airs in cases. Are they stupid colored cases and all the kids want different colors and you have to deal with that constantly? It did not kill me. I thought it was gonna kill me for sure. Okay. Now we go back? Am I supposed to be able to read that? Okay, I'm just gonna go back in. We treat them like prisoners and give them clear ones. I have 2 prison TVs. I have a prison CRT and a prison flat screen. The prison flat screen, some dipshit gave to me. Some ex-prisoner. Some ex-meth head dipshit. The clear CRT I went out and bought because I really wanted a clear CRT from definitely also probably an ex-meth head. Or current meth head. He seemed pretty methy. Yeah, prison technology is surprisingly neat. Definitely a lot better than it used to be. They're not gonna let you bring in a Game Boy Advance, but they'll let you buy a shitty Android tablet you might be able to play Minecraft on for like $900. Yeah. Yeah. A big enough school that we have 2 dedicated techs. That's, I really hope that your IT, you don't mean your IT department is 2 people. I wonder how long it took you to beat this on V1. What was was that the same name that it had the whole time? Well, your name was probably the same. Let me see if we can find it. You said it was 8 months ago? The name in Mario Maker? B99. Troll 5. Oh, it won't correlate with the date. Oh, it does give me value for, oh, no, it doesn't. WholsomeTROLlsome. Let's see if we can find Trollsome. Nope. Cannot. So it's possible the list missed it too. For troll or not for troll, that was the name. Well, it makes it easier. For troll. Yeah, we did capture it. Date is wrong. Says 42 minutes. Yeah, 42 minutes the first time. So we're making some progress, but we're not looking good. Maybe I'm more distracted this time. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Switch 2. I'm exceptionally disappointed in Nintendo overall. I am tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't think Nintendo is a good company at all anymore. I think Nintendo is a terrible company who at least still makes some good games, but I desperately hope that they fail and fall flat on their face and learn some kind of lesson. Game cards, digital game keys are garbage. Can we go? No, we can't go through there. Okay. Hi. Going back in. And the number of weird, like, sycophantic Nintendo defenders all over the internet being like, well, you can resell them. Okay. That's slightly an improvement over digital downloads, but it's still digital download in a fucking box, and it's gonna replace cartridges, and you're gonna get fucked. And I'm gonna laugh when you get fucked. It's gonna tear the absolute ass off of resale, too. It is gonna ruin resale. Okay, there we go. He's gonna bounce back up. Maybe I remember. Maybe you can just smell that coming. No, they're not. Columban, I disagree. I exceptionally disagree with that. Because while you can resell them, it's very clear that the goal is going to be to replace physical cartridges entirely. When they replace physical cartridges entirely, the only thing left is digital downloads, and digital downloads will not stick around forever. Regardless of whether or not you can technically still download Wii U games or whatever. Yeah, there are always ways around Nintendo. But Nintendo doesn't care. And the thing with the troll stuff especially, it's so easy to theory craft a better way to do it. Literally, shadow bans. Just make it so the level can only be found by level code, and that's the only way on Earth. It's the player's profile and level code. Even delete the level code so it's only visible on the profile. So you have to direct people to your profile to play it. Ooh. Cat treats and the stuff. We'll do those when we hit a checkpoint or when I get mad or when we finish. We'll give it a minute. Casey, how you doing tonight? Oh, and cat treats from the sky. Here we go. Every time he looks at me so excited, he looks at the button like the button gives him the treats. Like, it would not be hard for Nintendo to do a better... There we go. To be better at how they handle stuff like that, but they don't care. They don't care. And it comes back to the same thing with Splatoon having a worse tick rate on the Switch 2. Never getting improved. Just been a ton of stuff like that. This is a lie. Oh, it's not a lie. Button does give him treats. The button initiates the treats. But did you miss the treats? Well, Mr. Pukey eats all of them. Keep forgetting that. Too many speed bumps. Yeah. Yeah, it would be very easy for them to just do the troll tag. They showed off Mecha Bowzilla in the trailer for Mario Maker 2, their weird knockoff of it. Oh, god damn it. There's obviously a bunch of unintended or potentially unintended usages of stuff in that setup that they are cool with now or whatever. So it's impossible to determine what they find acceptable until they make a determination. Esports. And they'll never clarify it, they'll never write it down, they'll never spell it out. The only way you can figure out if they're gonna shoot you or not is to see if there's bullets in the gun. To just go up to them and see if they shoot. Terrible. Oh, it's terrible to be that obtuse. I really hate that. And that is Nintendo's absolute, like, the way they love to operate. But a lot of systems work that way now. I dealt with that YouTube ban last year for no reason, by accident, that they said wasn't AI, but then they said it was probably AI misfiring, but then they refused to explain what caused it or anything else. And the only support that they have is Twitter. Oops. And that's the way everything's going, is that they have almost no support, almost no options, almost no anything. That just obtuse rules are the way that we do these things now. You can just ignore him entirely. Yeah, so I'm glad that Nintendo has decided to target both 4K and 120 Hertz. I had suspected that 120 Hertz was probably in the cards, considering that every mainline game has supported very easily adjusting the frame rate in emulators. But I also didn't think they were actually going to follow through with it because it's Nintendo, so I'm really happy that we're going to see that. But I really wish the Switch 3 had... Huh. You're going to wait it out. Shouldn't have waited it out. I wish the Switch 2 had real launch titles. I don't understand why the DK game isn't a launch title. Just Mario Kart is literally betting the farm on, fuck you, you'll buy it. You'll buy it no matter what. We know you'll buy it. And that's what the Pokemon Company does. They've been shitting in a box and phoning it in. That was clearly what they did with Sword and Shield, is that, you know, doesn't matter, they'll buy it. Look at Pokemon Go. We don't have to try this hard. I don't like Nintendo going that way. I keep forgetting about the C button. Yeah, really cool to have a DLC button. And it's so... Oops. He bounces up there pretty far. It's so shitty to be like, it's free for now, in the hopes that people will get used to it and what, they'll displace Discord and then sell more subscriptions? God damn it. Yeah, the speed bumps are annoying. It would just be really nice. Like, they said they had to start charging for Nintendo Switch Online because that was how they were going to make it better, make it competitive with similar systems. That's what they said in, like, one of their earnings calls, and they talked about it more than once. That they had to start charging for online play, not because everybody else does it, but because they wanted to be as good as everybody else. Online play in everything on the Switch 2, or on the Switch 1, first party, is worse than it was from a technological perspective than it was on the Wii U. Some of that is that the dock, the whole system is underpowered to handle much network load at all. Like, it's always been a problem. It's always had poor performance and poor speed. But a lot of it is that they don't care.
Right.
Okay. Esports. Are we fine? What's happening here? No, you're gonna do something horrible to me. Yeah, some games will be fine. Like Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3 feel fine because of the way throwing paint sloppily at people works, but it's still, like, not as good as it could be. It's absolutely not as good as it could be. Smash is a really great example because you can feel the difference playing online and playing in person. and then you can play other online games, online platform fighters like Rivals of Aether 2, which hired one fucking guy for their rollback netcode, and then wonder why the hell can this multi-billion-dollar company not do it this good? And it's because they suck dick. Oh, hey, look at me. Well, and Mario Maker 2 is an interesting case. There's some dig in here to all of it in general. But one of the things that sticks out with Mario Maker 2 is that I've seen people talk about how it's not bad in Japan. And that might be a big part of it too, is that they are developing everything for a very small geographic location and then just throwing it at an enormous geographic location and going, whatever, fuck those guys. And like, you know, okay, fuck America, that's fine. Do you charge us less? No? Can you make it work? Can you make it good? And then there's a community of people who constantly apologize for them and say, well, it's good enough, it's fine. Mario Maker isn't about multiplayer. If you want to play Smash with other people, do it in person. Like, fuck off. Can you just fuck off? I really want to play Smash with other people. I like playing Smash with other people in person. I'm gonna start going to local tournaments again. I would love to be able to play it online and have a good experience. Without having to install a bunch of fucking mods. You would like these long walks to something. What are we doing here? I assume I need this guy. He's a Goomba. He's a Goomba, and he will not walk off. Took me a sec. Goombrat. Where am I getting a Goomba from? The hot dog noises play? I didn't hear hot dog noises. Do. They did? Oh, I didn't hear them. There, that's how I heard him. Must have just been too distracted. One up, thanks for dropping something in there. The thing that makes it so irritating is that... Oh, what? How am I back here? Need Pud noise? It's hard to record Pud. He's very quiet. And a weenie. Ranting on something that sounds correct. That sounds like me. Everybody else does better, and even with the throw-ins that they have with their online system, like I was looking at and borrowing a PS5 from a buddy of mine so I can play Dark Souls or Demon Souls. Even Sony's stupid online thing. Oh, god damn it! What the hell am I doing wrong there? Oops. Yeah. Might still be in the same rant. I live in this rant. I really hope there's a mercy here, just in case this is too tough for somebody, because I feel like it'd be pretty easy to get these off cycle from each other and have a big mess. There we go. Okay. Yeah, is there mercy? Please do a mercy. Okay, is that the mercy? What is that? I hope there's a mercy here. 1 minute? Well, that's better than 4 minutes. Oh yeah, there, I see him. I see him coming down. He's gonna... almost touch that mushroom. What does that Bob-omb do when he comes down there? Do I have to touch that Bob-omb to explode? He must clear something out from down there. Fox, how you confused. On how to proceed here? The stupid PlayStation Plus thing, I still have all the games that, like, I got the last time I had PlayStation Plus with my Vita a million years ago, and I just lumped in any PS4 game that was free. You just go and claim it, and then you have it. Okay, that is what I was missing. I was supposed to wait. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how the hell I was proceeding at all. Like, that was a mess. That's pretty funny. Oh. Okay, I want to go the wrong way again here. This is the only way to proceed. Yeah, there was no hint on the wall. Like, I clearly saw the wall there, but I assumed it was something else. Yeah, this just feeds back in here. I don't know what I did to see the Goombrat previously, but clearly this just is wrong. And yeah, I would definitely do something that like forces the player back in, shows them the wall, and then locks it off, and then implies like you're supposed to wait. Uh-oh. This is a cycle. Oh. These toys. But something that lets them see you're supposed to wait for the wall. Especially, I'm guessing the Goombrat thing, the gag with the Goombrat was just a proceeding from the checkpoint thing that's only available if you do it that way. I don't remember what set that up. But yeah, I feel like the wall was not spelled out. Got kind of a rough cycle going here. Well, there's the Mercy. Yeah, how does the Mercy kill me? Oh, it block. Fuck off. Just block all the pipes. Like, okay, making it a little easier is funny. That is really funny, but also kill me. That's also really horrible. Like, if you're actually struggling with this, if you're struggling terribly with this, and then you just block one of the pipes, that's sad. You're just gonna be sad. Or much angrier. Yeah, I do not know. I'm guessing it was just a swap with what was open and what wasn't open here. Yeah, it's too bad we can't swap stuff out in pipes. Okay. Yeah, it's less of a mercy and more of a recognizing that it's the cycle can get really janky and be horrible, and then fixing it after a minute. Yeah, I don't have any love for Sony. I really, really hate the things that Sony does. I wish they would make... I think we're going that way at all. I wish they would do more too. But their network stack works. Their systems work like a computer, in that they can just work on the internet. They can do network connected things well. Microsoft is basically making just computers. Little computers that play games. Also fine. Like, Nintendo should have caught up a long time ago, and they have not, and it continuously is more and more and more stupid. How is he still following us? Ugh. I'm excited for the Switch too. I think the price is stupid. The new Mario Kart is the first time I've been excited for Mario Kart in a really long time, because it looks like they're putting in some Tony Hawk-y total goddamn nonsense that looks really fun to mess around with. What that really mean? What are we doing? I'm just supposed to go in the hole right away? Maybe I'm supposed to go in the hole right away. But we really need more launch titles. I don't understand why Nintendo wouldn't just be swinging gangbusters at this point with like, okay, we're gonna do Mario and Mario Kart and Zelda and really hit the good ones hard so everybody's happy. Like, isn't that just easier? Make everybody happy. Oh, we don't wanna do Zelda too early. I don't give a shit. Then do another Zelda. Just do it. Just keep pumping them out, man. You know how to fucking do that. Yeah, I kind of wish that was against the wall, so once I knew it was there, I could just jump right into it and go. You think they were extremely limited to give the appearance a higher demand? It was weird that they said they were going to make so many that they would meet demand, and then right before they opened North American pre-orders up, they were like, oh, oops, we didn't make enough for Japan, sorry everybody. That seemed bizarre, and like... esports. I feel like Nintendo... isn't quite smart enough to leverage free press like that. Like, I'm more inclined to think they just shit the bed and are talking about it than that they would maliciously fake inflate the numbers, because I definitely don't think they would do something like privately resell or privately scalp, like people have suggested for like smaller card manufacturers, which I would absolutely believe. Smaller video card manufacturers. Okay, that is a different one. I broke the illusion by going back and looking. Did we need him? Oh shit, I think we needed him. Okay. Well, like, even if they didn't want to make a full game, like, people love fucking Wind Waker. Re-release Wind Waker. Do a 120 hertz fucking 4K Wind Waker release. It's easy. The engine loves scaling up. It will look smoother. Even though it's cel-shaded, it still has a big impact on how it looks. I've looked at... I've messed with Wind Waker at 1080p and at 4K, and it does look very good. At a higher resolution, even though it's cel-shaded, and it would have been so fucking easy. Easy fucking money to just dump out Zelda. Another Mario title would have been nice, because I feel like they don't have good options for like a Mario title to dump on us with better lookingness. But it just sucks that they don't do that. It just sucks that they don't care more about these things. But it's... I like this. Of course that's what was going to come out. Yeah, it's probably about selling out. It probably looks better to sell out. And I'm sure at some... That's the thing, too, is Nintendo is public. So someone is making decisions like, we have to do things that will impress the shareholders and increase the value of our stock. We have a fiduciary responsibility to suck our own dick in that exact way. So they could. Somebody could have been like, no, we need to slow roll it a little bit so that people aren't all getting them on day one and they're getting them... Maybe we'll have another shipment on week 2 where that will definitely meet demand. So then we get to also say we're the cool guys who did it. We fixed it. We did it all perfect. Okay. Yep. Yup. That just sucks. It sucks that Nintendo was like, yeah, we can just have Mario Kart as a launch title. They'll fucking buy it. Even if we only launch it as a Mario Kart console, you'll fucking buy it. I might like this. Oops. Gaming. I see those. I see those fucking icicles. Okay. I don't wanna... Okay, nothing up. Okay. DP1. I want to go back in that pipe, but I'm not gonna. Are you gonna kill me for this? Oh, the one from Oatmeal Dome? Yeah, he does really cool stuff. Okay, what the heck? Did I beat the Kamek? I'm guessing I beat the Kamek, that I was supposed to delay there a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it'd be interesting to look back at the playback. You know, if we ever do like long streams, like if we're just like, no, I give up on jobs, I'm just gonna stream Mario Maker forever, maybe we'll start doing that as we'll go back and we'll scrub through it. But yeah, it was pretty smooth. There were a couple of points where hints are probably like making a little bit clear what the player needs to do there would be really helpful. A couple of places where it was pretty easy to get lost. I was obviously distracted, and we still managed to stumble our way through it. Yeah, P-switch weight at the end isn't great, but I think that was also, it seemed like that was part of a setup that I didn't see pay off, so I think we skipped it or missed it. Yeah, a couple of the speed bumps were a little frustrating, little spaghetti heavy, and that I already knew what I needed to do, and I just wanted to move forward. But nothing was too long either. We did take a lot longer than the first time we played it, though. Yeah, pretty good. GG. Okay, cat stuff, and then we will move on with these next couple of levels here. But first, we have to do the cats. But yeah, it's Oatmeal Dome. I don't think he's active on Twitter anymore. I wonder if he's on Blue Sky. But he digs into back-end stuff a lot. He's the one who, he maintains a bot that talks about when there's going to be outages and network maintenance for Nintendo stuff. Oatmeal Dome Blue Sky. Yeah, he's on Blue Sky. Really? He didn't get a vanity domain? You seem like a person who should have a vanity domain. Really, really, really good informational person for back-end and tech stuff. But yeah, article's good. Nintendo has been using archaic technology forever because they don't care. That's kind of the moral of that and why that's really important there, because a lot of people have a tendency to believe the lag in Mario Maker 2 is entirely because of either Mario Maker 2 or because people are on Wi-Fi. And while that doesn't help, it's not the real problem. Thousands of people play Fortnite on Wi-Fi and 4G on their fucking iPads and are fine with it. And there's a reason for that. Yeah, shooters work very differently than a platformer. But a lot of the reason is because Nintendo has been cramming ancient slop and just holding it together with duct tape for decades. Because they're horrible. And I want them to be less horrible. Where's the little NDI button here? There we go. Are we working? Yeah, we're working. Yeah, oceans are... There's the catnip, big catnip. I still didn't find the small catnip. Nope. And I forgot to put a treat in my pocket ahead of time. Let's get one. Yeah, they're a billion-dollar company. The thing is they don't need to spend money if they're going to keep making it. Because people will buy Mario Maker even if it sucks. People will buy the next Smash game. They will sell so many copies of the next Smash game, it will make Street Fighter look like dog shit indie game. Even if the netcode is terrible. People will whine and bitch about it, but they will buy it. So they don't have to care. That's right, Pud. They don't have to care. They hate you. They hate you personally, Pud. Touching your face. It seems like it would serve them better in the long run, but people will buy it no matter what. That was the big thing about Pokemon Go, is that Niantic realized and showed Nintendo and Game Freak that if you take something uninteresting, which was Niantic's Pokemon Go without Pokemon in it, their geocaching app from before Pokemon Go was a thing, it was the same thing, it just didn't have Pokemon. Nobody gave a shit. You put Pokemon in it, most popular thing in the whole world. You absolutely could make a Pokemon game work on mobile where you have asynchronous battles or some kind of auto battling, but something that still resembles Pokemon battles. that has an active outdoor real life component to it that would have been really cool. But you don't need to, because you can just take a piece of shit and smear Pokemon on it, and people will spend infinite money on it, even if it's technically free. And I think Nintendo learned that horrible, horrible lesson. You're sinking in with the claws, buddy. Usually you're gentle while we do this. Usually we hold hands all nice, but now you're being grumpy. Oh, did somebody touch you? Make you feel like you were gonna fall? He reach. He's tall. He's a tall boy. Watch the claws, needle boy. We gotta give you a clip soon. Little trim. I was not really squeezing it out for him. He was just being cute. I wonder how long he'll lick an empty treat for. Oh, Pud's doing it too. But Pud won't let me hold his hand. You know what's really cute? We're still holding hands over here. He started to tug a little bit, but... Echo? Oh, is it echoing? Uh-oh. Well, and even like a lot of, you still see it in Echo? Is it echoing? I can't tell. The other microphone should not be picking me up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. Hi, hot dog. A lot of people who focus on Nintendo and try to be critical still end up glazing them. Like, Arlo Puppet Guy does a lot of Nintendo YouTube stuff, still can't stop excusing them, being like, well, maybe they're doing it because actually it's a good idea. And I really think the only hope here is that stuff like Astro Boy takes off so much that people start being like, well, no, there's better kid systems. Like, the family-friendly system is the PS5 and the Xbox and the Valve Steam Deck home box or whatever. They need real competition. And maybe that'll happen. Maybe all the new handheld PCs will cause so much damage to them that they will start trying to improve the periphery a little bit so that people like their systems more. We started Twitch, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just Twitch's fault. Well, Nintendo needs someone aping them. Nintendo needs somebody making their life much, much harder. I think the Steam Deck and handheld PCs are going to do that, though. That's one of the things I like pointing out to people. Is like, okay, when I first bought my Switch, I really liked that it's portable, so I was buying indie games on there. If they were coming out on there, I would wait. I would wait until they were out on the Switch, or I would get them on the Switch before anything else, because then they're portable. Now that we have handheld PCs, drugs for the baby. And drugs for the fat baby. Here you go. More drugs. Oh. Babies are drugged. They're all baby. Yeah, they're all different babies. They're all cute little babies. Yeah, I went nuts on indie games on the Switch. Something like 300 goddamn titles I bought on here, and you can see a lot of it's indie stuff. I'm not doing that now. Nintendo isn't gonna get their 30% out of me, and I know a ton of people who buy these kinds of games. There are still people who will buy them on the Switch because they'd rather have it on the Switch, but there are a ton of people who will buy it on PCs because, especially in the indie scene, there are a lot more people who kind of like having something that'll last forever versus something that'll only last till it doesn't. And I think that's going to take a big bite out of their, like, no matter what, they're never going to get back to the sales that they did and the engagement that they did with releasing, Animal Crossing right before a pandemic, right? That was crazy. You are up after this one, Javon. Like, that was an absolute crazy windfall of a time for them they're never ever going to get back to that, but I'm betting they're not even going to see a fraction of that because handheld PCs are going to get in the way a little bit. And if we're lucky, that will scare the shit out of them, and they'll start doing better, but I don't think they will. I don't think they have to. Undo's Last Troll. Oh, you said this is from somebody you follow? Interesting. Coco. I don't know if I've seen or played anything from this person. Next pandemic is 95 years out. Oh, I desperately wish that I believed that too. That was in my head. And I was like, no, man, we did ours. Oh. They had a 9 MMC? Okay, so maybe I must have played, I must have played that. Unless I missed a bunch of stuff in 9 MMC somehow. I don't think I did. But I did almost skip back from 7 MMC because I didn't realize they were sorted by week. And that next would not go to the next week in the 7 MMC one. So maybe that's possible. Let me look now. But I'm pretty sure we played through all the 9 MMC stuff. Yeah, okay, that was only 2 lists. We did do all of those. 8 MMC is only presenting 1 list as well. Okay, so 7 MMC was the only one that had a whole bunch of, it was the first one that had a bunch of different weeks. That's how I almost screwed it up. Okay, I get it now. Ignore me. Don't worry about it. I'm dumb. Yeah, the 100-year pandemic cycle is like a statistical thing that's what we should expect. But that said, the carrying capacity is a thing. We've probably been over carrying capacity for an incredibly long amount of time. That wasn't me laughing at you like you're an idiot. I just wish that we could trust the government. Was more why that's funny. The carrying capacity is a thing. We're definitely catastrophically over carrying capacity, but we also don't have to care about it as much because we're not really animals anymore. But we still are in that disease still spreads. And the one thing that lets us kind of exempt ourselves from the way disease maintains and plunges populations from the going over carrying capacity is good management. And we do not have people who know how to manage it, and those systems are being dismantled and destroyed, permanently set back decades. If bird flu starts transmitting to humans better, if it gets just a little better at transmitting human to human, and it will for sure eventually. With the state things are in, we are not prepared even remotely for a pandemic, and we have measles spreading like crazy. Like we are so far off the rails that at any moment, literally any day, we could have a catastrophic pandemic again. And if it happens in the next, 3... What? What's happening here? Hang on, I want to see that. I want to see that again. Literally any day it could fall apart. Okay, he just starts there. And this one does not... Yeah, he just stops there, esports. Is that just because there's a gap and he doesn't turn around? Why doesn't he turn around? If we get really lucky, we will make it through the next couple of years, and maybe things... Oh, is that a Blowy Joey? Man, Blowy Joeys in 3D World are fucking janky. And they can just be completely invisible. If we get really, really lucky, we will make it through the next couple of years without too much nonsense, and we can go back to the horrible way things were before. Nope, we're trapped. I was curious if we wanted to, if we could do anything up here. Oh, if we don't scroll the camera, we can leave. Interesting. Is that just a weight punish? Oh my god. That's rude. Fish. Bone. That I really fear for damage we're gonna see to the infrastructure that protects people. Yeah, that is just a weight punish. That's pretty funny. That feels personal. I don't know who this person is, but that feels personal. Rude. That's funny. That's pretty funny. But it's also really depressing to like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me here? Skip it? Oh, don't make me skip it. I want the hat. Okay, it doesn't matter either way. Fine. What the fuck is happening down there? Oh, is that just what it does when you're wearing the Goomba hat? There's no way that's what it does when you're wearing the Goomba hat. Okay, he was probably gonna box me in if I didn't touch him. Weird. Weird. Natalie, how you doing tonight? Doop, 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 doop. You're gonna bounce it at me, right? Yep. Crackers is covered in so much catnip. I think, yeah, you guys can see it in the camera a little bit. They last played Mario Maker 2. There's dozens of, oops, I did it again. Dozens of us. Well, if you hold it, you do keep going through it. Still pretty funny, though. Thanks for doing that box. I constantly forget that that exists. Fox, I think you were doing Magic this weekend, right? Yeah. Okay, so break it and then just go. Yeah. Yeah, that must be what it does when you... That's such a weird thing that I feel like I've never, ever seen before. Weird. Okay, this is gonna bounce. Let's let it bounce over me. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're not going in the pipe at all. Okay, I thought it was gonna bounce over me and go in the pipe. It's a good implementation of a really lazy goal. No attempt to hide it. No attempt to do anything else other than just like, why are you still holding down, stupid? I'm glad there's some height thing, some height rush thing there. Yeah, we can get back out of there even if we go all the way down. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, maybe we'll see. Hold up. Maybe covering the spread more than necessary there, but visually that's pretty funny. I think that's just there visually because there's no way you're going back up after you kill the two of them anyway. That's just to show you. Really? Fine. We just got the checkpoint. I want to say, like, oh, maybe Nintendo will eventually come to something like Valve, but, yeah, this guy does Mario Maker. He's so cool. Talks about dicks constantly, though. Really? Really? Oh, and are we supposed to go down there? What the fuck? What the fuck? What was the troll? Hang on. I want to look at it again. I don't understand how that was supposed to kill me. That was something, yeah. Okay, he does swing over here, like he's gonna touch you. Then he swings back. Okay, so then is the thought that you pound at that and hold right, and that's how you hit him there? That must have been the thing. Boy, that Pokey is doing some stuff. Sports. I mean, it is pretty funny to make him leave the planet instead of just killing him. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no! I thought I was gonna just jump in it before he got to me. But instead I just sat there and let it happen. Pretty good. 3D World has a lot of opportunities for really silly stuff. Hang on a sec. We have to go back and see what the payoff was there. That was really great. Oh my god, I can't believe how fast that was. We have to go back and look at what the payoff was there. That had to shove me off and show me what just happened. That was absolutely an accident, yeah. Link was really nice too. Letting good ideas breathe like this, where nothing feels like filler. Like, I'll often think, like, yeah, the filler stuff, the lazy stuff, like, that has a place in stretching things out, but you don't really need to do that. We don't need filler. It's so much better when you just let the couple of really good ideas you have breathe. Okay. So you work differently. Are you gonna do something else? No? What about you? No, still works. See, I really want to touch that checkpoint and see what the setup is there, because I assume somehow I can't get back out of there, but I don't know how I can't get back out of there. I want to see what that is. But yeah, I keep trying to start this rant. Oops. It's gonna happen eventually. I want to say maybe Nintendo will wind up more like Valve when they finally get their shit together, but even Valve, like, if you guys didn't see that CoffeeZilla thing about, the CSGO gambling and all that, it completely changed my perspective on cosmetic-only microtransactions, and my perspective on Valve. Valve is, like, I've thought Valve was a monopoly for a long time, but at the very least they're very consumer focused, but they're not. No, they bleed teenagers and children for money. They know they're doing it, they all know they're doing it, and they're fine with it. They know that it's profitable. It's super fucked up. They're extremely aware of it to the point where it's like, it's gross. And I honestly feel like that's the only way that we're ever going to have a large company that seems to be really good at consumers, is they're, you know, strangling orphans for profit or something horrible like that. Like, there's always going to be some... Okay, that's how we're not getting back out of there. So if you had jumped there and wall kicked, you might be able to get out. You might be able to finish it. Pretty cute. I just won this level. I dodged 3 trolls. Congratulations. Oh. And then it just lets you go home. Yeah, I'm kind of sad I missed it the first time. Is that other pipe enterable? No. The other pipe is not enterable either, so. Yeah, very, very cute. Yeah, they clearly like the dog. Yeah, good stuff. I like the length too. Yeah, I felt like there was basically no filler. The one lazy-ish troll, just like it had all the room that it needed to. It just did its thing and got out of the way. It wasn't like a filter into a anti-soft lock or anything horrible. Yeah, that was great. I like that a lot. True ending acquired. Yep, all checkpoints. 100%. All right. Javon, let's see what you got here. The RO. Wug. Bullet Heaven. Yeah, I had an idea like this a long time ago. I have it written down somewhere. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Season 1, Episode 7, 1748. I'm not looking that up. Oh. Anything for Nuggies? Thanks for dropping a lovely cue there. Anything for Nuggies? Anything? I will give you 5 chicken nuggets if you figure out where I live, drive to my house, and throw up on my cat as revenge for him throwing up. Do it. See, I have Bullet Heaven written down somewhere, but I wanted to do a Bullet Hell with like mushrooms, and then do a power-up check where you can't finish the level if you touch one. That was the idea I had. This seems like it's gonna be bullet focus. That's okay. Okay, too. Oops. I need clips. I need to start making... I need a bunch of clips of... This is what I need to not feel stupid when I do that. Is I need a bunch of clips of all the times where I'm accidentally really good at the game. And then a couple of clips of, like, me doing Super Mario World shit. So I can be like, this is me. Just look at this. Just look at this clip. We're just gonna cut to the clip. We're gonna cut to the clip, and I'm gonna just be like, no, no, no. We're all bad sometimes. I'm good at stuff. Ow. Okay, well. That one feels less bad. Crackers, why do you like to sit there? Why can't you just keep it in frame, buddy? Why can't you be in frame? Go to the middle of the thing. He loves to be out of frame. Now we just have a couple of his feet. Uh-oh. Really? Server maintenance again? I swear... Oh, I guess I didn't stream for like 2 weeks. I feel like it just happened. He does like to be a butt. Level started with a similar thought process, and then it went a different way? Or is it also going to turn into a bullet hell? Yeah, God only knows what their server maintenance is. I assume it's something like database maintenance, like automated database maintenance. I wonder how often Open Course World goes down for maintenance. Pretty cute. So far we haven't had any cycling. Oh, I guess a vertical area we shouldn't really ever have any cycling. removing all the junk. Yeah, well, they usually do that during working hours. Oh, maybe it is working hours for Japan, though. I would assume they do that during working hours. It is... Oh, it's 8:56 a.m. in Kyoto. So yeah, no, this is working hours for Japan. So that's a neat thing about, the troll community has been, doing upload parties on specific weekends, because they figured out, if you upload it when outside of business hours, Nintendo does not moderate it. So you can upload levels that Nintendo would delete and ban you for over the weekend, and they take no action because they're gone before they come back into the office to look at all the reports. But no, I don't think they really remove any junk. They do seem to still have, like, human-powered reviewing for, reporting. That seems to require that they look over, like, the playthrough of it. Creator playthrough and player playthrough. That seems to be how they figure out if it violates their weird rules. It's kind of crazy that no one has ever, like, leaked their moderation criteria for, like, anything that I've seen. That would be really interesting to see. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cute. This is a pretty clear theme that I'm sticking to pretty good. Little iterations on it with the spicier bullets. Yeah, maybe it changes too much. Well, because what I'm thinking is it has to be like interns or like little guys. I would think they're not gonna pay like video game moderators really well. So those are the kinds of people, especially who you'd think would leak. They would be like, oh yeah, no, I have sheets and everything, or oh yeah, I remember everything that they said, so here it is. I'm just gonna type it up because I got fired or I left. But Nintendo has a lot of weird prestige around it, so even in like crappy temp stuff like that, like maybe they don't want to talk about it. Maybe people don't want to feel like they're... Oh, that was neat. That turned it around. Burning a bridge by accidentally leaking confidential secrets. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but they'll be the last one to do AI moderation. Everybody's getting to it. It wouldn't surprise me if they have some automated response that if like a level gets enough reports. Big hair clump blowing around. If a level gets enough reports that it just automatically gets removed or something, but then they still review it by hand. But I feel like they'll be the last ones to the AI moderation thing entirely because they're afraid of new technology. They won't want to do it until there's a licensable AI moderation solution, which definitely exists now, that has years of experience existing, and then they will want to license it in its years-old version, and then use that for decades. That is what they like to do. Okay. Springs. Oh. Like, a hard log level I found before was for sure banned when you click report. That would be an interesting test at some point. If you have family accounts, and the family account gets banned, it doesn't affect the other ones, right? Because me and Heidi share an account, but I should be able to add 3 more people, right? So, couldn't I make an account and test that? Like, we put in a hard lock, in a level, and then I just get a bunch of people to report it on this fresh account? Because that would be really interesting to see if we could get an account banned, when outside of business hours, to see if there's some criteria where they do that. Or where it at least, like, seems like it's shut down and then gets banned on Monday or something like that. Clip of you from earlier. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a clip of me being bad. Okay. That guy's an idiot. That guy up there. Clips. I need to start making. I need a bunch of clips. He's bad at Mario Maker. Not with my account. That's what I was wondering. Is if you have the stupid family plan. Pretty sure there's no PII in here. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'll leave it alone. But that's what I'm wondering, if I add a family member with a brand new account, if I then make a Mario Maker level, that would get me banned if we can get it, if we can mass report it on purpose, and see what the outcome is if we do that over a weekend. But I would also like to know from people who have been banned if they had family accounts, like one account get banned on a family account and it didn't affect the rest of them. Before I do something like that. Ooh, I have to make that whole loop? Okay. Ow. Well, I would use my other Switch. I don't think they do console bans for Mario Maker stuff. I don't think they've ever done that for Mario Maker stuff. Usually console bans are for egregious things, like those people who are doing porn profile pics. No, for sure. But those are the only ones I'd seen. I feel like I would recall if somebody had been console banned for, like, repeatedly violating stuff. Oh, Happy Lappy. Happy Lappy, I think, got, extremely banned from Mario Maker. I wonder if they were able to make a new account. They banned the console? God damn. Soup Bowl was put through that? God damn. I can't believe they would do fucking console bans for... Oh, man. Go figure. Oh, no. That's crazy. Yeah, no wonder people are so skittish about it. Well, see, now I don't want to do it. Theoretically, I could do one insane test like that, as long as we had clear, established parameters and it was useful, with my OG launch model Switch, because realistically, it's gonna go on a shelf forever, when the Switch 2 comes out. So I would be fine with it being console banned. Well, Nintendo would probably get mad about it saying boobs, but they probably wouldn't, console ban you for having the word boobs in it. But you know, don't put it past them. Ow. I wanted it too much. Yeah, that's well. Even if at the risk of being console banned, I would like to see if they take action on mass reports. It's less relevant now, especially if they do start doing updates to Mario Maker 2 instead of doing Mario Maker 3 somehow. It could be a really interesting learning experience for a Switch that I'm gonna put on a shelf anyway, that we pretty much almost never use. And I would wipe the Switch and I would make a brand new Nintendo account to test it. And you can buy a month of Nintendo Switch online, right? I don't think you have to buy it a year at a time. Esports. And even if you do, it's like, what, 40 bucks? 20 bucks? I think it's 40 bucks for the family one. Okay, flip. I feel like after we died there, we had to go kind of a far way on the way back. Oh, but I guess we were less, I kind of hate the eye effect in here, the heartbeat, because now my timing, my queuing, my indicator for when that's gonna fire is gone. There we go. Yeah, it would only be interesting if it was useful. I don't want to just get a console ban for no reason, even if I'm gonna just store it indefinitely. But if there was some way that that information could be useful, it would be really, really fun to mess with. It would also be really funny to just, you know, try to play Mario Maker while asking everyone we can to mass report it. Yeah, I feel like it is a good deal of time to get back here. This feels like a third thing, so I feel like we should have another checkpoint here. Because it's a long way back. This is the first checkpoint, right? Yeah, this is 500 seconds, so we're easily like 3-ish minutes deep at that point, it feels like. Okay. Wow. Laugh sound effects should be very limited. Like, you should only get a few to use, like, per year. Don't fill your pits with laugh sound effects. Yeah, maybe they only console ban after a certain number of other moderation actions. That makes me. I've wondered about that too, because even like Lappy did not get totally banned until they started doing custom thumbnails. But even then, they had seen a lot of other moderation action first. Well, who's laughing? Who's laughing here? Who's laughing at me in the clouds? The bullet bills don't even look like they have mouths. Are we at the second checkpoint, or are we at the first checkpoint? 'Cause yeah, it's quite a ways to get back here. I fell down. Oh, that's CP1. Okay, so I'm guessing there's a good deal more then. Okay, there we go. 2 doors. Boss fight. We have a checkpoint for a boss fight, I'm guessing. Long haul. So, were you absolute breakneck pace to finish this from the beginning? Like, it was hard? was very difficult to get it finished from the beginning of the level. Because if that is the case, if it is very hard to finish from the very beginning of the level with 500 seconds, your level might be too long. Okay, setup's cute. There's P-switch blocks up there. Haha! Stole one. Found a little cheese. Wasn't hard? Okay. And slider? What are you doing to me? Paloma, thanks for dropping something in there. Pooch on the run, thanks for dropping something in there. Hit every jump within your first 3 tries, you get the end with no trouble. That's good. It feels a little long. I'm gonna keep the spring for a while. We're gonna see if it helps at some point. Yeah, that is the thing. It's tough, but you can take springs when they're adjacent to each other if you manage to jump exactly right. Oops. God. Oh my god. Okay, this again. Then we have P-switch music at least. Can't imagine we were supposed to go down there. Mean. That dog's on his little blanket and he's really cute. Oh, here we are. I did not need the spring. Yeah, pretty good. It did feel a little long. I feel like the spacing between checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2 was extremely long. I don't necessarily feel like anything needed to be cut back or that any of the ideas were bad, but I do feel like springs felt like the last thing. Yeah, it feels like we kept going past kind of natural endpoint. So I don't know exactly where to make cuts there, but I would maybe chop it down a little bit, space the checkpoints a little bit better because it is pretty long to CP2. Otherwise, good. One thing that I guess could give it a little bit more forgiveness too, if you want. Might make it feel shorter. Hard to say, but rather than conditional power-ups, just keep giving the player fire flowers. That way you're never disadvantaged by having to start over at the checkpoint and not necessarily having what you need to continue. Right, 1 up. Let's see what you got. So I moved to an earlier time slot because it seemed like there were more people doing it. And now I keep getting more levels towards the end of it. Now I'm feeling like I should move up a little bit. I should move up like an hour. I don't know. I should stop looking for work and I should stream all day on weekdays, right? That's what I should do? Call that a job? Yeah, dog? It's being cute. Yeah, pretty good stuff. 1 up. Let's see what you got. 2-8. Thank your subs. Need them to survive. 71H. Which technically calls their payouts royalties. So I could probably do that while I was on unemployment for a while until it was enough money. Welcome to Clown Town. You're the only clown I see here. Version 3. Played this back in early February. There's been many revisions since. Many versions. I'm hoping this will be final, but I need some more playtests. Well, let's see what I remember. What in the fuck is that? Is there a conveyor under there? Oh my god. No? What is that? What is under there? That's a conveyor? Oh, it's a conveyor and I'm landing on the thing and it's moving it imperceivably. Yeah, it's moving it a tiny bit. Just the end of the hot dog bends. And then we start moving. Yeah, you can see if you look really close there. I'll zoom in when we get there. I'll just lock it in. I'll make it back there just fine. You look really close. You see just the tip of the hot dog bend and the tiniest bit of gold pixels back there. Ugh. That's fucking weird, though. Almost invisible. You always think there's gonna be something suspicious, underneath the hot dog and the blue boards, but, and I mean, it's gonna be a conveyor or something, but, you know, you don't see it. Doesn't look like it. Is this correct? Okay. I was gonna say, this looks a little familiar. I don't remember that. I don't remember any of this. Okay, and that's, there's a one-way in there that makes no sense until you see that the blocks are like that. That's a pretty good way to use, fake blocks. That's what that is. Okay. Lot raining down on you in here. Okay. Okay, but as long as we hold right, we don't actually have anything to worry about there. You can resist the conveyor belt by just holding right. So it seems like even if that keeps hitting us, Tom, how you doing? Yeah, OCW works. Are you that child? Yeah, this is on NSO. That child I was talking to? I don't remember. Name of the handle. Ow. Oh, you never talk to me? Okay, that's good. So you're saying you're an adult then? I'll check it back here. Oh, maybe you are. Hang on, I have to go check. People and not using, you know, maybe it's a stupid thing to complain about. People change their usernames. But man, I really wish people would use the same tag all the time. It was so frustrating on so frustrating in Smash tourneys with people using different tags, different handles every single time, all over the place. Oh, I can't see it here. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. Pretty similar tag for most of my things. Yeah, then you are not the child I was thinking of. You'll have to either add your Mario Maker 2 level ID, or if you do not have one, you will have to add my Maker ID. Yeah, the bot doesn't support it. Go put my Maker ID in there and then give me the... See that coming. Then give me the Maker ID when we come up on it. Also, I'm going to close the queue. Oh, wait. Just kidding. I'm going to open the queue, put it in there, and then I'm going to close it right after. There you go. Now it's closed. No, I played somebody's level, and I talked to him on... Oh, that's weird. That's crazy that you can get it like that. Talking about it a little bit on Discord, and then they made it clear that they were extremely young, and I told them no. No mas. I'm not appropriate for children. And all I could recall was, I thought they had a different tag in Mario Maker than they did on Discord, but it looks like they did not. I think, I don't know, but yeah, probably. So just hold left? Yeah, just hold left. Okay. Mean. It's a bag of pipes setup. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. Boxy, you might know. Are there age restrictions at all in the Bandwagon Discord? Should I be telling somebody if somebody tells me they're a minor? You have an idea? You have a successful anti-setup? Uh-oh. Hi, Crackers. Stop yelling at me, buddy. I thought it was empty. But yeah, I think they were in elementary school, or maybe 7th or 8th grade. But they were clearly, they were very likely too young to be on Discord. Yeah, Crackers, yell louder so they can hear you. Do it. Do it right into the microphone. It's right above you, bud. I'll have to ask. I don't want to get anybody disincluded if they don't. But I, you know, don't want to send videos to a child. Do it. Make the noise. Do it. Right into the microphone, buddy. Are you going to do it? I'm petting your face. Sometimes you get excited if I stop. And you yell at me. Do it. Are you going to do it? He refuses to speak. What if I squish your face? What if I pull all your skin to the front so you can't see? Nothing? What if I... Did you hear that? I was going to say, what if I look at your teeth? He said no. Okay. Crackers, thank you for being noisy. Esports. You heard something? Good. Glad something came through. Did I get stuck there a lot? I feel like I probably got stuck there a lot. But I seem to be getting it now. Okay, back in pipe's not gonna get me. Don't think I got stuck there? Okay. It feels like I would, but I figured out the hold right thing pretty quick. But it also feels like something I would not figure out. Oh! Hot Dog's looking for Crackers. Crackers, don't say anything. He doesn't know you're here. Oh, okay. Bye. Bye, pal. Cheese Master. You got stepped on. I am getting stepped on a little. Now I'm getting licked. Crackers, stop licking me. Stop it. Stop it or I'll tell Hot Dog you're here. Crackers has the roughest tongue of any cat I've ever had. Yeah, you have a rough tongue. He licks so hard. Looks like this won't be final version. Yeah, sorry. Wait, Dom, are you a minor? I have to know so I don't accidentally say swear words. That one's not enterable. Okay. Lesson learned. You just like that? Crackers. I need to stretch my legs out. Stop yelling. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not gonna ignore it. Okay. All right. Man, is that weird. That is a really weird POW grab. I don't think that's useful at all, but it's weird. I'm still gonna grab a clip of it. That's mean. Oh, I am very stiff. I did not exercise for like 2 weeks than I did today. My legs are very stiff. I was sick for like 2 weeks. Oh. Nice to be back at it, though. Doesn't matter anymore, because kids call everyone swear words and brain rot. I'm pretty sure that you are, 15. Can you guys please go do that up there? If you're gonna fight that cute, go do it up there. Yeah, swear words and brain rot are different things. I guess I'll do that first. I don't know how I missed that so many times. Oops. Save this. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty easy. They're both bad and annoying. No, swear words are super fucking cool. And if you do not think swear words are fucking cool, you are a cunt. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Penis cunt. Heroin. In your penis. Let me see. Shit balls. Yeah, no, swearing is awesome. I don't know how I dodged that so many times, but now I can't stop not dodging it. Yeah. Well, and like we all have order to look at to be like, wait a sec. We know what happens if you do that. We know what happens if the audience wins. You die inside. All the happiness, all the life drains out of you. Doot, 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 doot. Well, I'm sure Dom, the Wiz, YouTube, has a very successful YouTube if we go and look at it, and we'll see that not swearing has brought them infinite money. Wait, Dom, are you the guy who was being weird yesterday about your terrible boss rush level? No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna keep scrolling it. Somebody was talking about their terrible boss rush level. Shitballs. See? swearing. Terrible, terrible boss rush level. And how it was supposed to be like a YouTube challenge. I'm pretty sure they were a child too. Hey, I stuck around and I got firepower. Thanks, distractions. Oh wait, this feels familiar. What happens? Okay, nothing happens. We can't go up there. I remember, this is a checkpoint. Isn't it? Wasn't this a checkpoint? Shit, I really hope that was a checkpoint. I didn't just kill myself for no reason. Oh, it was. Okay. It wasn't on the bottom. I thought it was on the bottom, and the cup was overlaid on it. I remembered a thing. That's it. I used it all up. Or a third. Wait, was this a level where there was that big throw off screen on a... No, we're scrolling normally. No, I don't think it was. I remember a level with a similar looking setup where you had to do a bunch of off-screen antics and it was just chaos. Sports. Yeah, some levels are long. There we go. Okay, now we can break the blocks. Okay. Now we can break the blocks. Oh, God. I had already committed. I don't know what Beam and G is. Sounds like brain rot to me, but I thought that was super bad and annoying. Or wait, is your brain rot cool, but the other brain rot's not cool? I don't know. I get annoyed with TikTok-y stuff, like self-censorship and that, but that kind of goes back to that same thing with obtuse and undefined moderation, is people learning through experimentation what is and isn't permitted, and then having to come up with stupid and annoying terms like unaliving yourself because the Chinese run program platform does not allow you to say certain word combinations, resulting in really stupid behavior because they're just trying to avoid moderation. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I think you'd get more views on your YouTube if you swore some more. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, you know, not gonna do the thing where I rip your asshole in half by pulling it up, but buddy, don't bitch about brain rot and then you have the YouTubiest thumbnails I've ever seen. Come on. No, it's not jump over. Weird. What are we doing there? What are we doing there? We're not holding left. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I assume somebody took the time to do like the regional indicators over and over to just say self promo. Yeah, we have 2 O's. I think you could do that. And then a cringe face. B9, I'm gonna come in your Discord and do something that makes you remove me. Uh. I think there's a one way there, so we can't run through here, right? No, we can't run through here. It sounds like Dom might have the brain rot. Real bad. Bad and annoying. I'm struggling here a little bit because we tried jumping through. I definitely need the damage boost through there. Like, I need to be able to damage boost through there. Try a smaller jump. You reacted like your own post. Thought that was unfair. Oh, can you guys argue with each other privately? Just in general, I don't like having to do anything, but don't fight with people about like their channels or discords or any of their other things. Just don't start fighting with people. It's totally fine if you want to talk about your shit. I might make fun of you if you're talking about like your personal stream, your personal YouTube. I might not. I don't care. But don't start fights with an audience in the audience. That's weird. There we go. Okay. Go argue with each other on Discord. Aww. I wanted to see if I was supposed to go over it, but I did it wrong. I also strongly suspect that. I was gonna poke around after on their YouTube and see if it was clear. Because usually that's what you find. You see the bad meme, shitty, small YouTube where they're trying, and you know, you do you. You know, nothing wrong with trying. But then you scroll all the way to the bottom, and then there's a bunch of videos of them being, you know, obviously 12, and it's like, oh, okay. We had that one other time. I think you or Casey found it before me. Okay. Sports. Yeah, it was a little hard to figure out exactly how I was pushing through there, but we sorted it out. But yeah, I could see somebody getting stuck the exact same way I did and not knowing how to get through there. I started thinking I was supposed to maybe take damage and then try to jump over it, that maybe it was something with me bouncing first. I don't know, but working now. We're good. I found it. Congratulations. Good job, child hunting. Ugh. I don't have a spring. I don't remember what happens here, but I remember jank. There it is. Okay. I thought it was going to explode with clown cars. That's what I thought was about to happen. Wow! Yeah, I mean, we'll get there. You're last on the list. I mean, to me, it comes off as like, if you start pissing in the corner of the room and everybody says, "Hey, why are you pissing in the corner of the room?" You can't be like, I just came here, you know, to hang out." Like, no, you pissed in the corner. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get ribbed for pissing in the corner. Did we fix the fish command yet? No. No, we didn't. It probably literally needs like one thing changed to not increment. Okay, there we go. Mean. Oh, okay. I can soft drop it in there and then I can climb down the vine, I guess. Wait, does fish not work? Oh, no, it does. I just don't see it on the other chat window. I'm glad that isn't hard to get out of. Do that. Do. Okay, there we go. Mean. Oh. I just wanted to see what was in there. Unfished. Does unfished work? It does work. There you go. Yeah, if I had infinite money, that would be a fun thing to pay somebody to make. It's like a Mario Maker OCR tool that just automatically detects like things that kill you and generates entertaining statistics so that we have really stupid counters of stuff like that. Yeah, I guess you could manipulate that number and I'd not care and not do anything. I think I can just change it. I think I can go into the variables or whatever and just set a different number if I want to. Is this okay? Okay. That would have felt pretty lazy if it wasn't. Okay. Hey! Hey now! Calm down. Okay. CB2. I have opted to die right away. I'm assuming this kills me somehow? No. Okay. Oh, that... Okay. That must be for if you go through the first time. Oop, oop. Esports. Oh. Yeah, so far so good. It hasn't felt too long. That's good. That's always good. Don't feel like a... Man, it's one of those things where it's hard to remember. But it is always really nice to get to the checkpoint and not feel like, oh man, you know what? Aw. It's good to get there and not be... Like, it's nice to have a drink before you're thirsty. Rather than getting really thirsty and then seeing it and then getting frustrated. Oh. Already, well, now you gotta get more drinks. See, I got a big drink. Ready ahead of time. I finished the one, so I got the other. Ooh. I put too much lime juice in there. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we just hold left when we get through there. That's good. Oh, hey, we can keep it. We can't keep it. Okay. I drank some water. Okay, weird. Oh, that one's fake. Okay. Was the expectation that I wouldn't be holding Y there? Okay. I guess we'll see next time. Yeah, I feel like you're always going to be holding Y there. Did I just turn and face the right way so it worked? Oh, okay. I don't feel like I remember this, but I feel a little bit like something inside of my fuck off. Somewhere inside of me, I must remember enough of it that I just accidentally my way in the right direction. And then still die anyway. Interesting. Oh, you grab it and then you bash them into each other. You grab them and then you bash them into each other if you're facing right, which you would be doing normally. I don't know why I turned around, but yeah, I get it. The troll didn't happen the last time you played with the POW? This one? And then it puts it in the right place. That's great. Oh, that's great. Hi, hot dog. Yeah, he's so cute. I'm not even gonna feel bad for being distracted by him. He's so cute, and then he comes up and he touches me, and I like it. Uh-oh. Hot dog's getting very comfortable over here. He's getting really comfortable with me, and he's really cute. Fuck off. So I probably just run off and then jump off of them. Oops. Okay, really? I'm glad we couldn't lose it, at least easily. Esports. Ow. Ow. Oh, look at this. Oh. Oh, that's more awkward than I thought it would be. I hope we can just kind of push through there, but... No, we just did run. No, we did jump off. Maybe we can do run off. Maybe I should just be trying to jump to the further skull and then jump right away. Holding down breaks it also. Cat hair. I just vacuumed so much. I don't know where all this hair came from. Yeah, I hadn't tried holding down yet. I just thought I could get right in there. Just be ready to go ahead of time. I'm sure if I get out of it early, something bad happens, like something else happens over there, so I probably have to get into it. Okay. Yeah, we just want to jump later. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm on the white barrier over the top, okay. So I probably was supposed to... No, I feel like I got pushed up here. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out here if this is a necessary thing that was supposed to happen. But I think I got pushed. I don't think I jumped. Yeah, no, that shoves you up there. So the only way I would be dodging that is if I ran backwards. Okay, so this is probably supposed to be happening here. Really a CP1? How would I have avoided that? You missed mush? Uh-oh. Oh! 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 It felt unavoidable. It felt completely unavoidable. I went back and I looked at it. I recorded it thinking, okay, this is a fake out. So what should I be looking out for? But nope, still missed it. Are you really gonna... Wow. Call me a clown. Okay. That's a clown face. Nothing else. What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it anyway. Aww. You could have just let me... You could have just let me stay at CP2. Fine. We have a red coin. Oops. I wonder if that's for something? Clown time does not come without consequences? Wow. Esports. Tell that to the federal government. That's why. That's why I kept feeling like it wasn't a jump height thing. Okay, but we can just take damage and then jump. That's what I was missing the first time through, was take damage and then jump. Okay, well, I remember everything this time. Wait, did I have to do all this twice last time and I still don't remember it? No, there is. Oh, okay. That was the only thing we were doing. I assume that setup over there was for flipping the switch the first time through, so there might be some other setup for it. But, I'm guessing then that you grabbed this vine to jump over it for your clear from the beginning setup. Some of this must all be your setup to clear from the beginning, though. But you don't have to do a dev exit. Dev vine. Oh, that red coin was for something. Okay. Uh-oh. Pity end? Oh, okay. Don't do it to me again. That would not be funny. It would not be funny to do it to me again. Okay, good. That's nice. I appreciate that you don't actually play the whole thing out. It would have been really mean to just make me CP1 myself there. Although, it would have been really funny if there was some way for you to then just let the player clear it after they died. I can't imagine how you could do that without, more key coins. I don't think we have any other state-dependent thing you can mess with like that. But if you figure one out, that would be fun. Oh. Yeah, that was very good. Yeah, that was very good. Yeah, about 37 minutes. Yeah, little disheartening to have to do CP1 again. CP1 to CP2 was relatively short and was relatively easy to do correctly, which was really helpful. With the pity there at the end. I did see the red coin and wondered if that was going to be a part of something, but I couldn't recall when I collected it, so. Yeah, GG. Oh, someone stole a world record. Okay, Nuggies, let's see what you got. Ooh, it does not appear to be in chat right now. Nuggies, if you're still there, tell me. Uh-oh, server maintenance is starting. What PF? We should not even pull this one up. We should just move on. We should just... okay, you didn't say anything. Mr. Chance, ride that thing? Really? S60, we're gonna see what we can get in under the wire. S60, Q8N. And Dom, if you are a miner, I just need to know, for your own protection as well as mine, I just need to have you produce a... I have an unban request from somebody that's very, very rude. Woo! Woohoo! That's a good one. No, I just need a permission slip. Do I have an easy way to just pull up the unban requests? Yeah, show us. Show us your birth certificate. That's a good idea to put on the internet. What's the moderation dashboard? Moderation.twitch.tv? No? Twitch.tv/moderator. There we go. Why doesn't it just go to my own channel? Are you serious? Why wouldn't my own channel be the first thing in there? Oh my god. Pissed.com. Oh god, don't open a preview of it. Don't open a preview of it. Don't open a preview of it. And then echo. Oh. Holy shit. Fuck you. I'm trying. But Twitch is being horrible. There's my moderator view doesn't even have a my moderator view doesn't even have a my moderator view mute. Shut the fuck up. How is there not a mute button? Shut the fuck up. How is there not a mute button? Shut the fuck up. Mute tab. There we go. God damn. I literally don't have a preview on the fucking mod view. Oh. And it's still doing it. Where's the fucking unban requests? I'm about to just pull up. Wow. Wow. Who is this? Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, God. Just show me... unban request. Okay, there. I can just drag it somewhere. Why is it? Why? Nothing should be this hard to do. Okay, browser. Keep yourself safe. You fucking no life, waste of oxygen. You spend all day doing Mario Maker. You got no girl, no life, no friends. You are unemployed. I don't give a fuck about being unbanned. I just wanted to let you know you are worthless and you will never amount to anything. From XQLVE. Oh, they must have popped back in. Oh, they must have popped back in today. Do. You cannot beat my level. This is supposed to be hard, not fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they did a really stupid. Oh yeah, I probably can. Do. Oh yeah, I can report him. Okay, cool. I will leave that up to come back to. And I will do that after. Yeah, hateful conduct. Wow. Self-harm. Encouraging self-harm. Oh, so spicy. Was that yesterday? What's it say? I think it says on there. 56 minutes ago. Okay. So they they wanted to be a pee-pee baby at me. Oh, we missed it. Okay, well. Sorry. Sorry everybody. Sorry, Colombit. Oh, yeah, I'm unemployed, but most Twitch streamers are unemployed. Yeah, I boot his level. I'm pretty sure I boot his level, and they were probably really salty about me. Not. It was probably one of those people who made like this level's too hard for my brother type of thing, so they don't have any real grasp on difficulty and didn't like criticism. Maintenance. Well, Dom, we can go look at your fucking OCW level. And then I will make a determination on how old I believe you are. Let's see here. Let's send this one home so that the audio doesn't play. I think 4 is the one. Hot Dog just grabbed my controller wire. Thanks, buddy. Hey, thanks a lot for the sub, Casey.
For 6 months.
I'm rich.
Why I didn't have butt mat emote wow.
I am gonna use that money to have $3. Thanks so much for the sub. Every little bit adds up. If enough people sub constantly and without stopping, and you get all your family members to use their Prime, I will convince myself that it's a good idea to stream more and stop looking for a job. And then XQE can send me even more hateful unban requests. It's a bunch of memory modded shit. Okay, well, go look. OCW. There we go. Do I have to redock the controller? Can I have my wire back, please? He's just holding on to it. I do not. Yeah, thanks a lot for the sub. Goes a long way. Oh, yeah, they might have been... Somebody was making the defense that the level had a... Oh, man, I wish I remembered who it was. I think I put a note, actually, on their username on Twitch. Like, the personal notes where you can modify the username just for you. For who it was. But they were telling me that it was a good level because it had a lot of likes. And then I went and looked, and they were in that stupid like farming Discord. And I wanted to point out that I saw the same code in there. They'll probably come back. Esports. And then we'll get to have that laugh. I am logged in the browser now because that makes me so angry. When because you see that once in a while, you see a level that you absolutely cannot understand why it would have tons of likes. And I'm betting in a lot of cases, some of it's that they've been running the circuit of going to every viewer level streamer that they can and getting it played, and a lot of people will just like it and blah blah. That's its own thing. But definitely some of it is people doing the like exchange Discord. Only play the ones that looked hacked. I imported a bunch from NSO, so they are mix matched. Wow. What is that world record username? Turbota. That was weird. Did he just push me? Oh yeah, hang on. I gotta exit Steam. There's gotta be a better way to disable Steam's Joy-Con stuff. Maybe I can disable it just on this computer. Oh, enable Steam input for Switch Pro controllers. I bet if I turn that off, then it will leave alone the game. Can I have that back, please, hot dog? Stop it! Hang on. Oh, you drop it now? I was gonna show you guys on the little camera, because he was literally holding onto it and looking at me like I was an asshole. Oh, hot dog. He's a very good kitty. Here, I'll still pull up the little camera so we can look at hot dog for a sec here. Look how cute he is. He really likes when you do this. When you pet his nose really hard. Thanks, hot dog. Thanks for playing along there, buddy. He's a good kitty. Weird. Okay. Yeah, Happy Lappy was doing some of this stuff. Are you using that application that one guy did that lets you do direct level editing? Or what are you using to do this? Okay. Using a RAM editor? There's a GitHub project for something that lets you do direct placing here. Let me see if I can find it. It was clunky, but it might be less clunky. Or, oh, it's going to be hard to find. Let me see. GitHub. Actually, it'll be hard to find. Yeah, might be hard to find. Yeah, I don't have it in my history that I see. I'd have to dig a lot harder than this. Not going to dig for it right now. There might be... there's definitely a project out there from somebody that ended up being used for the level viewer that lets you do direct level editing. But I do not recall the name of the project. But it did let you do stuff like this. Oh, weird. Spike's fake? Yeah, Spike's fake. Okay. The offset semi-solid there. Interesting. Tiny one. These levels are short, and you should play at least one more. We'll see. So you're editing, there we go. You're editing the actual level data in RAM, and then that writes, when you save the level, that writes to the, that saves, yeah, I understand that you're doing it in the editor. What's unusual is that editing it then is uploadable in that state. Might have... No, it's in OCW on my other laptop that has all kinds of problems. Because I was messing around with it. I found a interesting thing, messing around with some weird stuff in OCW that we had imported that behaved differently when you were uploading it versus when you, esports. Just played the level directly. But, it flushed out as soon as I saved it, it reverted. It was very weird. You know what the right answer, though, is if you're starting to mess around a little bit with memory editing, is removing restrictions and changing the grid to, rather than moving a whole tile, moving a half tile or a quarter tile. If you could put something together like that that was relatively easy to use, that could end up being really, really, really useful to people. And a lot easier to set up as basically a cheat, like a mod that's just a very short cheat or whatever. Okay. We just need to get out from under him. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking about. We'll take a look at some of the stuff I think I still have saved from Happy Lappy here. That I think will be real interesting as well. Okay, that was annoying. Okay. Does that prevent completion? No, it does not. Was there more there? I would definitely, okay. I would definitely recommend presenting things in a way that is less likely to kill or harm the player. Wow, that is certainly a thumbnail. Yeah, especially if you're looking at doing trolley stuff with extremely unexpected, play comments off. Extremely unexpected or extremely unusual behavior. You still want to try and follow as much of the rules as you possibly can in avoiding frustration. And when the player can't expect anything, you're basically doing like a glitch show-off level. And yeah, chopping them into small pieces that show off the things like an Unomas level will probably be significantly more interesting than troll-ish levels that are very janky. Yeah, I bet I am. Oh my god. Yes, it was removed. Like, I get what you're doing here, but I don't like it. Is a short blind man. No. No. Don't be like this. Ugh. I think it's a removed Mario Maker 1 sound effect, right? Oof. Yeah, avoid obfuscating things from the player and having haha you can't see or know the answer. Like that even when you're trying to show off something unusual, it's still annoying. And it makes it harder for you to demonstrate otherwise potentially entertaining behaviors. We'll take a look at some of the Happy Lappy stuff after this here. What are we doing here? You're rubbing off? Dom is using potty words. Oh, he's in trouble now. Oh, now we're going in here. I'm telling your mom. A lot of work went into that. Wow. Okay. You enjoyed this level. Oh. Ooh. Like, I get what you're going for, but, it was back there, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I just wish it was less cringy. Oh, I'm not doing that again. There are very few Super Mario World troll hacks, but they do exist, and the thing that that's really hard with making good trolls, in my opinion, and it's a weird, totally separate thing here. But in my opinion, making a good troll in Super Mario World involves either knowing the target, but also understanding, especially if you want it to be generally playable or generally entertaining, like you're planning to upload it for anybody to play, is understanding player expectation and breaking it or violating it only slightly. When you are violating and breaking anything that you can find, anything that you can think of, that you're just going off the rails and crazy, there's nothing wrong with that, and that can be exceptionally entertaining. But when you're framing it as a troll level rather than like a glitch showcase type of thing with trolls in it, that only thing you're really going to do is confuse or frustrate people. It's if anything, it's going to harm what would otherwise be entertaining. Esports. I do not have anything saved in here. That is from the other one. We still might be able to find Lappy's courses in here. Some of them. I bet they're still up on OCW. I hope. Yeah, too long to be a showcase. And not good as a troll level. But that doesn't, that type of stuff is still really entertaining. Just find ways to basically give the player a bunch of doors to go and play with stuff, or separate levels where they can play with stuff. I hope we can find Lappy in here. Spork the difference. That was the Udo level that I hated. They've been so good after that, but yeah, it must have been somebody the collaborators they worked with that ended up souring me on it. Oh, then we played Abington World. That's gonna have scrolled off Happy Lappy. Oh no, it isn't. Maybe not. There's Happy Lappy. Okay. I would recommend pulling this guy up in Open Course World, because we're not going to look at all of these. Pull this guy up in Open Course World. Here is his maker ID on the left there. BPYD08CC8. I'll leave that up for you to write it down or take a picture or push buttons on your phone to make it screenshot. Happy Lappy was experimenting with some really crazy stuff with the goal of troll levels and then puzzle levels from there. I think the puzzle level stuff landed really well with doing some really, really interesting stuff. He was focused on doing something that was otherwise impossible. In this case, making a don't leave the water puzzle level, and then manipulating how leaving the water works. So that it was basically this repeated timer thing. It's really neat. That doesn't count as leaving the water because there was no splash. And a whole bunch of it is operational, like you could swim a little bit while the water comes down. It was neat. But before that, there was a ton of crazy glitch showcase stuff. I wonder if any of that's actually uploaded. I think this was one, yeah. That were really short. That's what I wanted to touch on. That I think this is a really good example of how to do this. And this was done a little differently than attempting to than modifying RAM. There are tools that'll let you edit the levels directly, which honestly might be a lot easier and a lot less trial and error, because I'm guessing the RAM values that you're searching for and modifying are not well documented. If they are documented, though, please share that. But if the level editor is interesting, send me a DM on Discord and I can point you towards it. I can definitely dig it up. That might be worth playing with, especially if you're getting a kick out of doing this, and might make it a little bit easier. Was this the really long puzzle level? I think this might have been the really long, crazy puzzle level. Yes, I think it was. I do not remember how we started. Damn, I know I still have them downloaded somewhere. I should be able to dig them up. I guess we missed it. Bye. Bye, clown car. Okay. Some of the crazier ones just might not have been uploaded, though, because I know they were sharing level data directly. That's what they were sending was level data. But if you have a way of bypassing the upload restrictions, too, that might actually be useful generally to the open course world devs if there's a way for them to implement that on their side. I know that was an issue, but I don't remember if it was an issue with opening it up to anything or if it was just an issue with actually overriding it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I was poking around in there. Because I remember Lappy was really active with OCW in general at the time, so I was hearing everything kind of secondhand there. Yeah, I think some of the really crazy stuff is not here. This is just his Mario Maker uploads when he was experimenting before he went off the rails. That's unfortunate. But yeah, this is still a creator to take a look at them showcasing some of this stuff. I wonder what the easiest way to find some of the showcase levels that we had was. I don't know where I would have the level data. Yeah. It'd be hard for me to dig up. Oh. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't think no, I don't have it on my Switch. I might have one of them on my Switch. Oh. Find out. We yeah, pretty fast. Might have one of them on here. I remember we downloaded something. No, we deleted all of them except for this one. But yeah, this was uploaded back. I don't think we can pull up the profile from here, but I think Lappy is fully gone, fully gone from Mario Maker 2. But yeah, apologies on the rest of the queue. Maintenance, there's nothing we can do. If you come back tomorrow, you'll be first in the line. But yeah, this was the stuff that was being put together with direct level editing, I think is what Lappy was calling it, and then being able to inject that in the Switch and upload. Nintendo did not like that. Open Course World is a much better place for these things. I keep trying to think. I keep hoping it'll come to me, but I do not think, Okay. Okay, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to dig him up. Oh, maybe VODs? Maybe we can find him in VODs. I might be able to do that. Good. before we wrap it up, let's go and find... Okay, go away, open course world. We're done with you. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to, right? Because we're still going to be down? I think we're still going to be down. Let me see if it's still down. Q8N. RKF. No, it's still down. I was going to say, let's go find a MMC level to play, but no, of course it's still going to be down. Of course it is. Let me see if I can dig up that editor real quick then before we wrap it up here. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, see? I just needed to keep constantly telling myself over and over again that had to be somewhere, but I know where some of that is at least. Let me find... Gonna head out. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. One up. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at Mario Maker some more. Oh yeah, here was one of them. Okay, actually, yeah, here was one of them. Boy, I hope I exported that whole Mario Maker setup that I had. Okay, yeah, actually, I think we can take a look at that. I think this was one of the really crazy ones that was made with that editor. Let me see if I have a link for it. Wow. Okay, there it is. I knew I had a link to it somewhere. Did I star it? I did not star it. I should star it so that I can find it. Looks like it hasn't been touched in a while. But, Dom, if you're still there, if you're not, I'm going to be mad. You better still be there. That is what I was looking for. That application allows all kinds of really crazy direct editing of levels. I believe that was the one with the janky but usable GUI. Let me see here. Releases. Yes, yeah, this was the one with the janky but simple GUI. That might be really helpful for you. That might be very, very, very helpful for you. Glad I dug that up. Wonder how fast I can get that level into OCW. Let's find out. Oh, I forgot what the structure was for the levels. They're saved somewhere else. They're saved somewhere stupid. Oh, that's going to take me too long to figure out. I'll get back to that. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up here. Oh, man. Yeah, that'll be a good place to wrap it up. That's always weird when maintenance gets in the way here. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at some more Mario Maker. Oh, yeah, let's go find somebody who wants 6 viewers here. Got any suggestions? Cat hair in my face? Probably not somebody doing viewer levels. Oh, Janine is streaming? Well, there we go. That's easy. Janine. There we go. Streaming Baldur's Gate 3. Start raid.
Oh,
weird. Saribot
okay,
says
maybe
stuff when we do that. Okay, bot. Quote, they're unable to ball. Okay. They're unable to ball. Do we have balls? Do we have any balls? I think we have a balls emote, don't we? Oh, we have nut. We have nut there. Do that. Do that one. Nope, it only wants to give that quote. That's the one. They are unable to ball. And then the nut emote. Yoshi nut. Yoshi's unable to ball. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at some more Mario Maker. Spam that at Janine. Or, you know, say it once. It's only 2 people spamming. It's sad. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.
So we can do... Oh, hey, Hot Fist.
Yo, what's up, Hot Fist? They are unable to ball, says Hot